Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NoHo Rag. I'm your host, Alec Reidel, and let's take a little look at what's going on in our world. We've got an anti-vaxxer here in the studio, and a follow-up to our investigation of the children of Swift. But first, let's take a look back at 2014, which was a poster year for America's least favorite douchebag, Justin Bieber, and for which he has now issued this apology.
Yeah, I just want to make a video because, I was just on Ellen, and I love that show, yo. Ellen's my boy. But I was mad nervous, yo, because it's been a minute since I made a public appearance. Like literally a minute. Like a minute before that, I was on TV because, I'm on TV all the time. But I've been putting out a front, and the truth is, I ain't hard like that, Like, I'm soft, straight up, Like, that's how my parents raised me. I'm straight up flaccid.
Well, we can only hope that next year brings an apology for his music. In more upbeat news, Disney has announced that they are going to be launching their very first Hispanic princess. But of course she won't be getting her own theatrically released movie. Oh no, Disney's hiding her deep, deep in their rotation of channels on something called Disney Junior. Yeah, keep up the equal rights, guys. But now Disney is also in the news for a much worse reason, as there was a recent measles outbreak at Disneyland, with 80 confirmed cases. Measles. This is the 21st century. We shouldn't have to worry about measles outbreaks in the first world. But of course, some parents think that they should not give their children vaccines because a lady who got her start as a Playboy bunny in the 90s said that they gave her child autism.
It's an infection and or toxins and or funguses on top of vaccines that push children into this neurological downslide, which we call autism.
Now, we do have an anti-vaxxer here to tell us her side of the story, but I'm not actually allowed to interview her because the producers are afraid that I will throw something. And I probably would. So instead, we have someone with a slightly more level head to talk to her. Legendary North Hollywood newsman and my father, Maury Reidel, shown here in his 1970s heyday.
Hello, I'm Maury Reidel. I am here with a woman who chooses not to vaccinate her child.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is...
Shari.
Shari?
Yeah.
Oh, it should be Shari. Why don't you want your child vaccinated?
Because Jenny says so.
Jenny? Mm-hmm. Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah. She has this fabulous theory that you're destroying the bacteria in your baby. So, like, how yogurt cultures itself, your little baby's not going to be able to.
And you believe yogurt is a effective deterrent more so than a science-proven vaccine?
Absolutely. Have you been on Reddit?
Reddit?
Okay, all of you guys should go on Reddit. You type vaccine, but with one C. You go to the third page, and there's this guy, Funhouse.
So you feel that Funhouse has a better understanding
Absolutely.
Of infectious diseases than the CDC?
Mm-hmm. He's a doctor.
Funhouse, Dr. Funhouse.
Dr. Funhouse. Mm-hmm.
What did he get his doctorate in?
I think he trained at the Yoga Institute down in Santa Monica.
The Yoga Institute?
Yeah.
Where you go, you pay, you sweat, you stretch. I could do that right now. I'm
Yeah,
sweating like crazy.
I want to be able to control my daughter, which is what I do on a daily basis with positivity.
Positivity?
Yeah, positive affirmation. Well, I wake up every morning and I'm like, you're beautiful. And then in the middle of the day, I'll be like, yes.
I got a few words of affirmation for your child. You're gonna get measles.
What?
You're gonna, yes, you're gonna get measles.
She's not gonna get, really? Are you done? Because I need to go to Disneyland.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
That's like the epicenter of the measles outbreak.
Right, but the lines are really, really short.
Oh, well, have a good time.
Thanks.
Well, I'm surprised she didn't mention auras or crystals. But seriously, this rampant anti-intellectualism that's just been taking this country by storm the past few years is truly terrifying. But now chief among anti-intellectuals is Sarah Palin, who announced this past week that she was contemplating running in the Republican primaries. And now she gave a speech last week which gives us the perfect reason why she should not do that.
That's status quo. And GOP leaders, by the way, the man can only ride you when your back is bent. So strengthen it. Then the man can't ride you. America won't be taken for a ride because so much is at stake.
I mean, really, if you make less sense than someone who's survived through a near-fatal stroke, you probably shouldn't be running for president. Now, as you may recall, back in November, we began covering a cult that was formed at the White Horse Ranch based around the pop starlet Taylor Swift, which has been swelling in numbers ever since. And it's a fascinating story to continue to cover, because really, Taylor Swift is everywhere now. She's on every single magazine cover. And she's even trying to copyright some of the phrases that she uses in these songs. They're so specific to the songs themselves. And I mean, who's really going to use "this sick beat" as a phrase in everyday conversation? Shit. Here you go, Tay-Tay. But there's something far more disturbing at foot at the White Horse Ranch, and we decided to look further into this. Because last week, North Hollywood socialite Topanga Canyon was kidnapped after she left a club one night. We tried to find some clue as to who may have taken her in old photos of Miss Canyon, such as this one, or this one. And who can forget this one from the last time Miss Canyon was held hostage? So we decided to check back in with our former contact, David with a Y, to see just what exactly has been going on at the White Horse Ranch. All right, now we have to be really careful because we're right by the White Horse Ranch. Can't let this getting out. Oh! David! Hi there. Thanks so much for agreeing to leave the ranch and talk to us again, David.
Thanks for having me again, Alec. It's so great getting to see you again.
Oh, of course, yeah. We're always fascinated here at the Reg by what's going on with Taylor Swift and the White Horse Ranch. How have things been going for you?
Things have been going so well for me. I've moved up into the inner circle of the Swiftettes. I've been castrated, and
You cut your balls off?
Yes. And I've become team leader of Ticklefest.
Ticklefest?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun and innocent.
Yeah.
What is that?
Every Wednesday, we get together. There's 15 of us. We go into a room. We turn the lights off. We go around touching and tickling, and then 14 of us leave.
What happens to the 15th?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the exes.
What I actually wanted to talk to you about, though, David, is there have been a few reports coming out that the North Hollywood socialite was kidnapped recently at Topanga Canyon.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sorry
know
to hear that.
Yeah, and so we've been trying to find any leads whatsoever. And as it turns out, there was actually a couple photos that were leaked from the White Horse Ranch, which seemed to show Topanga Canyon with you, but she doesn't seem too happy about it. Is Taylor Swift kidnapping people?
No. Taylor Swift isn't kidnapping anybody. I am.
You are?
Yes. That...
What?
Oh, they're not going to be too happy to hear that.
So you're actually going out and kidnapping people. Is Taylor Swift telling you who to kidnap?
No, she doesn't tell me who. She gives us a letter, and we go out and find one of her new fans.
If they're fans, I don't think it should be voluntary. If that
It
were the
is all
case.
voluntary. We volunteer to get into a van and take these people and bring them back to the ranch.
Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense. I mean, why?
They're going to be
would...
happy to... Can we go back to Ticklefest?
No, absolutely
They're
not.
Mother Swift's going to claw me for saying this.
Taylor Swift is a pop star. This is ridiculous that she's going out. She's kidnapping people. It sounds like she's murdering people.
She isn't murdering anybody. She is a kind-hearted person. We do this all by choice.
All of this is your choice.
Yes.
You choose to go out and kidnap people. You chose to cut your balls off.
Yes, I chose that. I chose to show Mother Swift how dedicated I am to... Do you know how hot it gets in Arizona? Do you know what it's like? Now, all my shorts fit so much better. I've made the wrong choice. I've made the wrong choices.
Okay.
Shake it off.
No. We don't have the money for that. There's already too much in the jar.
Oh no. The bells. Alec, they're gonna know that I'm gone. Tell my parents I love them, but don't tell them about my balls!
Ah, the moment of clarity. Oh, damn it. Lost another microphone. Well, that's coming out of the jar. Well, that's it for our show this week, folks. Hope you learned at least a little something about what's going on in our world. As always, I'm Alec Reidel, and this has been the NoHo Rag.